Our department is Environmental Health and Risk Management. The risk management piece deals with the insurance coverages like we're talking about today. For people that own homes or renters, you have a basic policy that's generally called a homeowner's policy that provides coverage for most things like fire, lightning, and in many cases windstorms. If there's a flood, that is normally excluded in a homeowner's insurance policy, so anybody that wants coverage from flood would have to buy a separate flood insurance policy that's offered through the federal government. So there's at least two policies that people in the Houston area should need. In addition, for people that live in coastal counties, those are counties that border the Gulf of Mexico, the insurance policies also exclude named windstorm, such as hurricanes, from their insurance policies in the coastal counties. So people in coastal counties also need to buy a windstorm insurance policy that is offered through the state government, whereas the flood insurance policy was offered through the federal government. The flood insurance program requires a 30-day waiting period. So if you buy an insurance policy for flood insurance today, it won't protect you from any floods that happen between now or between the time you purchase it and 30 days later. And the policyholder has two main obligations. One is to report the claim promptly, and the other obligation is to make sure they protect the property from further damage. And a combined way to do that is the first thing to do is to take as many photographs as you can. So if there's wet sheetrock, try to hire a contractor as quickly as possible to get it cut out and removed. If carpeting is wet, it should be ripped out and removed from the house to keep the wetness from affecting other parts of the house. Before throwing any of this damaged building materials away, it's best to drag it to a secured location such as a backyard where it can be saved for an insurance adjuster to look at later, and it won't present a problem with damaging other parts of the house. So if people follow those guidelines and get the proper insurance policies and file a claim promptly while maintaining evidence of the damage and removing the damaged materials to protect the property for future or further damage, that would go a long way in avoiding problems.